for real this time. Dengle, Storyteller here. We've got a couple announcements. First and foremost, we are on podcast platforms now.
Yes.
Faye, if you would, please take care of that.
We are on Spotify, Anchor, Castbox, and iHeartRadio. We are working on getting towards Google Podcasts. I'm waiting for them to actually begin to host it. The process has already started and everything. Currently, Above the Table and VTM will be up, and then Dungeons & Dragons will be up very, very soon, probably before this even goes live.
Yep. We will have a link tree on YouTube, on Instagram and Twitter, and on my personal Instagram.
And all of the podcasts will have it.
Yes, and all of the podcasts, if you want to explore all of that. Also, we haven't announced it lately, and we should probably do that every time. But we half partner with Dice Legion. They give us really cool dice to roll. We have a discount code for all of you that can be found on all of those places as well, except for probably the podcast. I don't think we'll have it on there.
It'll be on the link tree.
Yeah, it'll be on Linktree. So use that code, get some dice. Got some really cool dice. We also have another little project coming up that we hope to be doing session 0 for. Has something to do with the call and Cthulhu and all that fun stuff. So if that's something that you're interested in, by all means, stay tuned for that as well. Want to do any introductions?
I'm Feyla. I play Tory the Gangrel.
And as always, I am Buttons, playing Shiloh the Salubri.
And like I said, Dengle, the storyteller for this evening. Normally, we have Cocia and Nenavar. Nenavar is out of the country currently, and he is a bunch of hours ahead of us. I think it's like 3 or 4 in the morning right now where he is. So, yeah, he's not going to be joining us. And Cocia didn't feel well, so she decided to not join this evening, which is fine. We're going to do a little bit of a recap on what we did because recording stuff kind of messed up a little bit. Decided to change settings when we didn't want it to.
I swear I'm trying to get better at this, and it's really frustrating.
Yeah. So, real quick, recap. At the end of last session, everybody stayed the night over at Tory's house, Tory's Haven. Got to meet the dogs. Beth was like, alright, cool, I got a big thing. Bye. Shiloh had to phone a friend for some food because got just a little bit hungrier. Tory's good to go, though. Tory decided that she was also going to go talk to a friend. Got a last name to go with the first name of the current, or the Samitsi that is currently a thorn inside of Cyril Daniel.
Has not shared that with Shiloh yet.
No, has not. And they are currently looking for Jacoby, basically. When we figured it out, Shiloh had made her way inside of a house that is, I don't know if it'd be property of a certain organization or not, but they like to congregate there. Put it there. Put it that way. They all like to say wear the same colors and clothing and all that fun stuff. Use your imagination. My cat decided to say screw your dice and throw them.
Nice.
Tory is currently outside because Tory is in a very angry mood.
Yes, Tory wrote a messy critical.
Yep, so decided let's not do social situations right now. So, back to the conversation we were having. Shiloh comes walking in, kind of gave a real quick rundown of the initial. Gave her name, and the very large gentleman that was playing video games when she walked in just handed her a beer. Said, sit down, we'll talk.
And she'll just kind of hold the beer and sit down relatively close to the door.
You know you can sit over here. You ain't gonna sit all the way over there, right? I'm not gonna hurt you. First off, because I don't want that shit here. Secondly, I don't think I have a reason to hurt you. I know you said you and Jacoby got into a fight. That stupid son of a bitch. He's always fighting, so he usually wins though. So to beat him in a fight is impressive. You know anything about the two people he usually runs with? Heard one of them went missing, the other one was seen, but he's hiding right now. He don't want to be found.
Smarter than the other one. I don't really know what happened to the missing guy, but the one that's still around, I'm the one that convinced him to leave before he got into the same trouble his friend did.
Good to know, good to know. I ain't gonna ask a whole lot of questions, because certain questions ain't worth asking. And you're lucky, by the way, because those two, they have shit to do with us. They were just some people that Jacoby liked to run with. So, who is this person you were talking about that said their name? Like I said, the Z guy, the really creepy, really religious dude that's been hanging around. That's the only person I can think of. Is that him?
Nah. The guy we were talking about pulled up at a party, spitting Jacoby's name. He's a real freaky looking bald dude with, I don't know, like an alligator skin suit on. Real weird.
All I can think of is you remember that one show where the dude made the meth? The science teacher, that guy. Bald head. Yeah, creepy looking dude, but whatever. Kinda like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, no, this ain't the same dude. Dude I'm talking about, he's little short dude, real stocky though. Kinda looks maybe mixed, I don't know. Definitely not real tall, bald dude though. You got a name for me?
Cyril. That was the guy's name.
Alright, you got a car for me? Just out of curiosity. We might have to go visit this dude.
God, what did he pull up in? Shiloh would remember, Buttons does not.
A black Mercedes.
She'll give a description.
Alright. We'll find it. We'll have a talk. So you don't know what happened to his one buddy. And you know Jacoby apparently has something to do with a serial dude. Yeah.
Cyril, either that or Cyril has something to do with him. I I haven't been keeping track of anybody but myself lately.
He ain't like... I don't think he would be. Alright, as far as his other buddy, do me a favor and go talk to him. I mean, I'll tell you where I heard that he's at.
Sure thing.
Just don't hurt him too bad. My baby sister's apparently trying to do something with him. I don't know. Or did something. Whatever. If she did something, hurt him. If not, don't, please.
Sure.
And he just writes down an address. He's like, he should be here. If he ain't, I'm sure somebody there will be able to tell you. It's his auntie's house. And best I know, she's a really nice lady. He's not. So.
Well, I got backup, so I'm sure I won't need her though.
Alright. Her. Please tell me you talking about, like, you got something stashed somewhere close by. Or is this like a friend of yours?
Friend of mine. Decided it was
Alright.
best if she waited outside.
Okay. Well, whatever. Y'all do you. At this point, just don't cause no trouble for us, and we ain't gonna have anything to do with you.
It's all good.
And he's like, oh, by the way, on your way out, make sure you forget everything we talked about, alright?
I was never here.
Smart. And he picks up the controller again and goes back to playing.
Shiloh will take that as her cue to leave.
Does she take the beer with her?
Yes. She doesn't want to look too odd.
Okay. You head on downstairs and head outside. Tory's still standing there. Got all the dudes on the front porch just staring at her.
She has probably barely moved a muscle at this point, other than like a low key growling.
The dude, like, alright, cool. Y'all weren't here. Understand?
I already said it. We weren't here.
Of course.
Alright, now, I would appreciate it if you got going. Two little white girls out front here. Draws a little bit of attention we don't want.
Tory will just spin and walk away.
Shiloh will just kind of chuckle and follow her.
Alright. Straight over to Auntie's house.
On the way, Shiloh will ask if Tory needs to stop somewhere and get a bite or anything.
I'm just very angry. Need to calm down. I'm not hungry.
Okay. I just know some people get hangry as opposed to angry, so... anything I can do to help?
No.
Alright, let me know if that changes. And she'll keep going.
It won't.
You come up in front of this little tiny house.
Does,
If it has 2 bedrooms, I'd be surprised.
does Shiloh tell Tory what's going
She'd give Tory the brief rundown. That they don't know where Jacoby is, but we found they did point us to the guy that he usually runs with that escaped the fight.
Okay.
Did they give us a name, by the way, even just like a street name?
No, they didn't.
Okay.
You come up in front of this house. Like I said, if it has 2 bedrooms, all of us would be surprised. It's an itty bitty tiny house.
Is Tory still messy critical rioting?
Yeah, she won't be out of that until you find this person.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
What would you like to do? There are lights on.
Mm-hmm.
That's the important thing.
Is Shiloh going to stop Tory from doing whatever?
Depends on what you're going to do.
She's just gonna march up to the front door and starts pounding on it.
A little gentler might be nice. There is a very kind lady that lives here.
And you are going to handle this again.
Sure thing. And she'll kind of step up and give a gentler rap on the door, a little bit more polite.
Tori's just gonna loom behind her, except she's very short, so I don't know if she's actually taller than Shiloh or not.
How tall is Tory?
Oh, 5'1", 5'2". She's short. It's funny.
I think I had Shiloh at like, what, 5'4", 5'5", something like that, so I'm just barely taller.
So Tori's looming as a short shadow behind her.
So you knock on the door. The light for the porch kind of flips on. You hear behind the door, Who the hell are you? And she opens the door. It's this older woman. She's got a nightcap on, nightgown. She's got a glass of wine in her hand.
Here, I'm so sorry to disturb you, ma'am. My name's Shiloh. I was looking for someone, and we were told that his friend lives here.
Friend? Who are you looking for? Let's start there.
I'm looking for someone that ran with Lil J, Jacoby.
Oh, Jacoby? And she turned around, she's like, Marcus! Somebody at the door for you! And you hear, MC, like, it's about midnight, come on now. He comes walking out of the living room, he sees you, and he's like, oh, hell no. He starts running.
I wouldn't recommend that this time.
Do that.
Nah, he's headed for the back door.
Tori's gonna take off.
Alright. You gonna go through the house, though?
Oh, no.
Figured. Alright. So, how we're gonna do this is a 3 rounds and out type thing.
Okay.
We are going to start with Tory as the currently active kindred.
Alright.
What would you like to do? He's on the other side of the house from you.
You said the house is fairly small, right?
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Fenced in yard?
Yes, there is fenced in backyard.
What kind of fence?
Probably 4.5 feet, give or take.
Oh, easy. She's just gonna jump the fence and loop around the back of the house if you can.
Okay, are you using any abilities to do that?
I actually don't think I have any that I should use right now. Yeah, no, I don't have any that I should use.
Okay. Go ahead and give me either a strength or dexterity and an athletic check, please.
Yeah, it's about the same. And athletics, you said?
Yes.
Well, that's annoying. Only one success.
Would you like to re-roll anything? Because currently you're going to get caught on the fence.
Yeah. Yeah, I will.
You have to do
Oh!
one more, so.
Willpower. I'm 2 down now. 4 successes in total.
Okay, cool. You clear it like you're a hurdler, which is funny because you're 5'1". It's 4.5 feet tall, so you just like hop over it.
Dead sprint, hop over, barely stopping.
Yep. You get to the back corner of the house, and he's like at the back, opening a gate at this point. Shiloh, what would you like to do?
She is going to offer an apology to the nice lady and then take off after Tory.
Through the house or over the fence?
Over the fence. She's not going to go through the house.
Okay. Front and back door are open. Tell you that much right now.
Would she? She's concerned about it. She'd be concerned enough about his welfare with Tory being in her mood that she'd probably go through the house.
Okay, so yeah, you get to the back of the house about the same time Tory does, because Tory did have just that little bit of slowdown, given that had to jump over a fence. He opens the fence. He's oh hell no! He throws a brick at you. Tory, would you like to dodge this brick?
Yep. Actually, it's just a brick. Would it hurt her?
It'll do damage, but it won't be like super bad damage.
I don't know if she would.
Okay. Let's
she's,
see if he
she's
even
pretty single-mindedly trying to get him right now.
Yeah. Let's see if it even hits you at this point.
Yeah.
It will hit you, but barely.
She'd ignore it. She'd just go straight for him.
You'll take 1 superficial damage.
Okay.
However, he has made it into the alleyway behind the house. Tory, what would you like to do?
Continue to give chase.
Okay. You come out, and you don't see him right off. What would you like to do?
Is an alleyway only left or right, or is it like a 4-way alleyway?
It's left and right. There's a couple cars, a couple dumpsters back there.
I don't have enhanced senses. She'd stop and try to figure it out. Actually, no, we know he's a ghoul. Or we're almost positive he's a ghoul, right?
You have made conjectures, but you haven't confirmed them.
I don't know how much I care at this point. Is there anyone else in the alley that's visible?
No.
Alright. We're gonna rouse the blood and shape change into her dog form.
Okay, go ahead and give me that rouse check.
I get hungrier.
Okay, so you're at 2 now?
2, yes.
Alright. So you do that.
I'm
Shiloh.
gonna... Oh.
You come out to Tory kind of going back into that same dog.
Okay.
Kind of in the same fashion, though.
Yeah. How far away is Marcus from us? Specifically me.
You don't know. You can't see him.
Okay, This power takes a whole turn. Shit. Doesn't say if I can use this on a target I can't see or not. I mean, it doesn't specify that I have to see the target, but it doesn't specify. Okay, swing for the fences. Shiloh is going to run after Marcus, and she is going to, try and calm his fear using something she figured out a little while back called Obeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can find.
It's under the it's one of the Salubri clan disciplines from the thingamajig.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
That's under Auspect, yes?
Yes.
I'll allow this one to work. Go ahead and make me that rouse check, though, please.
Okay. See what we get. See what we get. Okay, cool. I pass.
Okay. Because this is immortal, it just automatically works. You can hear a kind of sigh and a, all right, just don't hurt me. And he comes rolling out from underneath the truck.
Good, you're being smart again.
He does, however, look at Tory and is like, how did she do that?
Don't worry about it.
That shit's creepy as hell. What was going on there?
Nothing you need to worry about. Just answer a couple questions. We'll be on our way.
Still looking at the dog. Alright. Which need?
So, hold on one moment. Are you really going to be like this the whole time? And Shylow's just going to look down at Tory as the dog.
Oh, she'll change back.
Please go around the other side of the truck to do so away from him.
You'll
Don't
just get
scare him.
the side eye that dogs give, and she'll go do it.
Now I know you recognize us. So I'm gonna fill you in a little bit. My friend here had came to a little understanding with your guy, Jacoby, Lil J. Unfortunately, while they were working things out, Lil J went missing, and we're trying to figure out why.
Tory will come around the side of the truck. I don't need to know the why, I need to know the where he is.
Last time I knew he was with you guys. I don't know nothing else. I still need to know what the hell that was, because...
You know he
What the
can
hell?
do shit. I can do shit too. Who else does he run with?
And he just kind of looks at both of you. He's like, no. It's just me and Tim. I mean, obviously, got his crew too, but like, that's pretty much it.
So let me get this straight. You're saying the last time that you had any communication whatsoever with him was the night we, quote unquote, met.
I mean, 4 or 5 days after that, I got a text saying, meet me at the park. He never showed up. So, I don't know if that was one of you two.
It was about me. I'm willing to bet. What park?
Applegate? Around the way? I mean, technically speaking, it's Applegate Middle School. You usually meet park outside or out back. But let's be clear. Yes, I knew he was weird. I didn't realize y'all could do shit like that. So that's why I was asking.
Not all of them can do shit like that, so...
Yeah, I remember it just made him angry.
Well, he's
Angry
real
bird.
good at making people angry.
I can tell you where his house is. He just don't like people showing up at his house.
I don't really think I care.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if he's at his house to meet us when we show up. Kinda why we're looking for him.
If you want him alive at all, you will tell us everything you know.
Well, he lives right across the street from the park. Little blue house. It might still have his Crown Vic out front. They ain't ran in years though, so city might have finally towed it. Look for the one that's got the newspaper on the windows. For whatever reason, he don't like light no more. Well, I guess it has something to do with any kind of motions at his face.
Sure. Well,
He's like, am I good to go?
yeah, one second. Hey, Tory, you should probably start heading that way. I'll catch up in just a second.
Fine.
And there's...
Fine. And she'll walk away if she's not stopped by the other guy.
No, you're good.
As soon as Tory is out of sight, Shiloh is going to turn to Marcus and said, "Since you were smart again, I'm going to do you a little bit of a favor. Look here." And she's going to wave her hand and say, "Forget we were here."
Okay. That is Cloud Memory.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I believe that one's free as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just making.
What?
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Kind of blinks his eyes a couple times. It's cold out here. Goes walking back inside.
And as soon as he turns to leave, Shiloh jogs after Tory.
At this point, Tory, your anger has started to subside a little bit. Since you did finally find the dude that you were looking for.
Yeah.
And it's a couple blocks to the park. You show up, and Sure enough, you see this old Crown Vic. It's missing a tire. It's up on a block. Hood's not fully latched. It's slightly popped open. And it's sitting out front of a blue house with newspaper on the window.
Is the door unlocked if we go up and try and open it?
Yes, it is.
Do you want me to sneak in and check it out?
Tory is going to visibly, heavily recoil and step into the threshold. And I'm going to spend a willpower to do it.
Okay. I was going to have you roll your unspent willpower.
Oh, okay. The thing says if I want to, I have to spend a willpower or recoil.
Yeah. I figure this way you're not just spending it every time you go into place.
Whichever you want to do. So am I rolling unspent?
Yep, unspent. If you fail it, then you have to spend willpower. Otherwise, you're good.
2 successes.
Okay, yeah, you're good. You can go in.
Yeah, she's still going to heavily recoil, but she will push her way in, stealing herself.
Sorry, my cat's being a jerk. Once inside, it's a love seat, a TV, and a bed in the back room. On the refrigerator, which you don't know how long it's been since it's been plugged in, but it is currently unplugged. There is a note, kind of folded up, and it's got a sticker on it. Nice, bright, smiley face.
We'll go open that.
In old style typewriter. It reads out, "Congratulations, you figured out where he lives. Now figure out where I am. I'm sure you're curious, at the very least. However, you'd probably be happy to know that he is in fact still alive. I won't just kill him. Bit of a plaything right now.
I really am beginning to hate Sarah so much. Search the rest of the house.
You find a pistol, and you find about a pound of a green substance, as well as a small bag of a powdery white substance.
He was into some hard shit. It's been a long time. Long time. She'll leave all of that.
Yeah, it's probably best not to get into their stash. So do you tell Shiloh the contents of the letter, or are you just kind of reacting to it in real time?
Once she does an inspection of the house, she will kind of read it out loud. So now we're supposed to find him.
Maybe we should bring this to the Barons. I don't think this is something we should be getting into much further.
He was edging into Dante's territory, I think. Maybe he knows something.
Right about that time, you hear a phone ring. Like a cell phone ring. It's underneath the floor, though.
Underneath the floor?
Yep.
I'm gonna try and find it.
Okay. You can locate it. And after a couple minutes, the ring stops. And you keep trying to find the spot to pull up the floorboards. And you do eventually find them. And when you do, the phone that's sitting there, it's an old Nokia brick phone. Has a text message on it that just says,
it's older than mine.
"Call me back." It just says, "Call me back."
Fuck.
Does it give a name or is it just a number?
It is a number.
Is it a local number?
It is not a local number.
Can we look up where the area code's from?
Yeah, you can. Real quick search, you like area code, whatever, and it comes up Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Hey, Tory, what if we took this to Barney? I bet he could do something with it.
He probably could, but do we want to pay that price?
He asked for a dog or two, didn't he? I mean, you can say no, I'm just
It takes
saying
a lot of
it's an
time
option.
to trade them. I don't know if I want to trade a dog for just a phone number.
I mean, what about whatever else is on this phone? I mean,
Is
you
the
can-
phone unlocked?
you can-
No, it, like I said, it's just an old style Nokia brick phone. You can't lock them.
Tori will pull out her newer Nokia brick phone. I'm honestly surprised someone has something older than me. Fine. I guess we'll go see Barney. But
I mean, we don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just saying it's an option.
I don't want to pay that as a favor, but maybe he'll ask for something else.
Okay.
She will actually probably text Dante, because I think she has his number, the Baron. And in the text she'll put, I found out more about Cyril. His last name is Daniels?
Yep.
Is he in your territory? Question mark. Send.
You don't receive anything back immediately.
Okay. To Barney, I guess.
You going in through the trash house or manhole?
He said to throw something down the manhole.
Okay.
What should we throw down it?
The Nokia? I don't know.
No, that would break it. Even a Nokia, I'm
Nokia.
assuming. That's a long fall.
It's like 20 feet.
What are you thinking?
I don't know.
What if we just like knocked on the manhole cover?
I guess. You know him better than I do. I've met him
Not
twice
saying
now.
much.
Me, the player's initial thought was to send some donuts down, but that won't do much.
Just throw a shoe down there.
I mean, you know what? Is there any shoes in the house where we're at?
Actually, yes. He's got about 30 pairs of like brand new Jordans.
Okay, we're taking a pair of Jordan, or 2 pairs of Jordans.
Okay.
That's what we're throwing down the manhole.
Okay. You kind of pop the manhole open, throw them down, and from like a hallway, like you hear it slapping. It's like from a hallway. Oh shit! They're Jordans. That's awesome. And you see Red come running out. He's like, looks up. He's like, "Oh, it's you two. Where's your friends?"
Doing other things.
It's just us.
Oh, hold on. And he kind of pushes a button and a ladder extends up.
Can Tory climb down?
Yeah.
Okay. Without, like, flinching or whatever?
Yeah, you have been invited.
Okay. So, yeah, she's going down.
You see Red putting on the shoes.
Are they your
So that-
size?
Bit of a tight fit, but it'll be fine.
That's what I had available.
What you two doing back here?
Trying to find someone.
Aren't we all?
Sure.
Do you wanna give him the short version?
Did Barney say anything about little Jay? Jacoby?
No.
Okay. Well, Cyril's got him, and we're looking for him.
Who's Cyril?
Steven told you about him last time we were here. The dragon. The dragon fucker.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Wait, he's the one that showed up at the thing, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. Bonnie did say something about a dragon showing up, and I was like, yeah, whatever, dude.
Yeah, no, it really happened.
Okay.
not
It's good to know.
Not great.
Okay. So you said the dragon has
Jacoby.
Kobe.
Yeah, he was doing something for me. Cost me a favor. I'm pretty pissed because the next goddamn night he got caught.
These things happen sometimes, but I get it. What can I help you with?
She will hand the Nokia over. Anything you can tell me about this number. Fairly certain it's serious.
And he kind of looks at it, and he looks at the number, he's like, well, it's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Google told me that one, thanks.
That's fair. I got somebody for that.
What will it cost me?
Can you get a graphics card?
Sure.
She's always looking for new computer parts and all that.
This better not be Kill Switch. I could have just gone to her myself.
No. She's definitely not the same one. I do know of that person, but no. This one's a little bit better.
Fine. I will somehow get you a graphics card. What? Just let me know which one you want.
What's the new one?
The new one, really?
Yeah,
I'll chip. This is an us thing. I'll chip in. Don't worry. We'll go halvesies.
Jacoby is so goddamn expensive. I don't know if he's worth it at this point.
I mean, at this point, it's worth it just to find out where this Cyril guy lives. Because if he knows who's connected to us, then he knows where to find us soon enough. And I don't like that.
Fair. His last name is Daniels.
okay. That might be not true, but we'll go with that. All right.
I'm pretty certain it's true, at least up until a good number of years
It's at least
ago.
the one he's using right now.
Okay, that's good to know. How soon do you need it?
As soon as possible. She'll show him the note. He's not quite dead yet, but he's a dragon's plaything.
You do realize you'll probably find him again. He'll have like a third arm and all this stuff, right?
Yeah. I'm sure he's going to be very different than when I left him.
Okay, just as long as you know, because they're sick sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Don't I know it?
Yes, they are.
And he puts the phone in his pocket and he's like, Stay here. She's down this way.
If there's a couch or something, she'll collapse into it.
Yeah, there is. His very loud voice echoes down the hallway. Hey, I got a job for you. They just want to know where this number is. Obviously, it's a Pennsylvania number, but can you find out like where it is right now? If you can track it or whatever, figure out who owns it, anything like that. Is Shiloh using heightened senses to listen in?
I probably would have had to drop it to use Obea, wouldn't I?
Yes.
So
Would
it's
you have
not.
reactivated?
No, I don't think so. I don't think she
Okay.
would have.
Okay. He comes back a little while later and is like, alright. Said that she'll figure out where the number is. And I'll let you know. She said probably not tonight. Probably be tomorrow, maybe the next day. But she's quick. She's good.
Okay. Fine. I'm sure a night isn't going to do much more than a couple days haven't already.
Good news is I'm not going to charge you for this one. She will. And she already named a price. So,
Well, I would hope not. You got a new pair of shoes out of it.
yeah, that too. I mean, they're nice shoes. They're not the newest ones, but
I
that's
got two pairs. Do you want both?
Nah, it's fine. Keep the other pair for you, or sell them. I don't really care. Those will probably go for $200-300.
Fantastic.
You need anything else while you're here?
No. Unless you had something you needed from us.
Nah, I don't think so. Heard you're looking into properties around the area, though.
Yes. I am.
Let me show you a couple of the good ones. If you're looking to like go up for auction and all that.
For what? Why?
Oh, because heard that you were living above a bar, or whatever. And I know I don't know what your house's situation is, but I know Baron Hughes stopped paying for yours, so I don't know.
Just out of the goodness of your heart.
We don't always need favors. Just most of the time. And you gave me shoes. So this is my return favor.
Fine. You know what? Sure.
Can't hurt.
He pulls up like 5 or 6 that are larger. And he's like, if you're looking for just something for yourself, and he pulls up another like 10. He's like, all these are structurally sound. I'll tell you that much. I was looking into this one, and he points to one of them.
What are you gonna do with it?
I mean, I can rent it out. I ain't necessarily got to be there to collect rent.
That's true.
And that way I can kind of go in, do what we do on my downtime, and go about my merry way.
Sounds like a handy little setup for you.
Yeah, I had a couple thoughts on that one. But anyway, if that's all, I'm not gonna keep you. You know where the exit is. If you want to go, if you want to stay, we can play a couple of hands of cards.
It's been a long time.
You look like a rook girl.
I played a lot. Not much
Kinda
fun when
laugh.
you're sitting in the woods.
And the last, he's like, yeah, that tracks.
Drinking and cards.
And he turns to you, Shiloh. Is it you play too or no?
God, it's been what, 20 years, 30 years since I played cards. I might watch the first couple rounds. Jump in a little later if I can pick it up.
Only 30?
I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm a child of the 90s.
Oh, Lord.
And at this point, Red kind of laughs. He's like, all right. And he kind of starts dealing out the cards. Sit down, play for 45 minutes, an hour. He's like, all right. You got enough time to get back to wherever you're going to get to. It's getting kind of early at this point, so. And no, you can't stay here.
I don't want to. No offense.
None taken. It's fine. It's just a Bonnie thing. It's not.
Hit me up if you want to play cards again. It was fun. Surprisingly.
It's nice to feel somewhat normal again, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he puts the ladder back up and kind of helps you guys get your stuff together and send you on your way. You start heading back toward Tory's place because it is in the same general direction as somewhere that Shiloh would want to go. I don't know if Shiloh would want to get a ride or not. Oh,
Do you have enough time to get back to wherever you stay?
Yeah, I've got an apartment downtown. I can just call an Uber and get over there. I just need to grab a little bit of my stuff from your place, and then I'll be good.
Of course.
And she'll grab the gun and the ammo and her jacket from last night or whatever she left there.
Before you get there, though, you have this odd feeling that you're either being followed or you're being watched.
Both of us or just her?
Both of you. Go ahead and roll me a wits and awareness, please.
Okay. I think I'm good at that. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. Okay.
I rolled the skull, and that's it.
For this, that doesn't matter. So you're good.
I'm gonna burn a willpower to re-roll.
Okay. What did you roll initially?
3.
You are good. You don't have
Okay.
to. You catch somebody kind of pacing you next street over.
Do they look familiar?
No, they look like a cheap Neo ripoff though. Long black trench coat, like latex leather boots, almost. Looks like they've got like fingerless gloves on, and they've got like a bowler cap. Gives off like really crappy early 2000s goth vibes.
I am going to just kind of nudge Tory on the side and point up, kind of, can we get inside your apartment with the dogs kind of emotion without making it seem too obvious that I've spotted the guy pacing us.
How far away from the apartment?
It's a couple blocks. I mean, not too far.
I mean, if you feel like running, or we can just go grab him.
I
Might have some information.
I don't know. Last time I had an encounter with someone in a trench coat and a hat, it didn't go well.
I can't recall the last time I had a conversation with someone in a trench coat.
Now let's just keep going. Maybe he'll. And she's obviously very, very, very concerned about what's going on. That mask is slipping.
Alright, Tory will lead her towards the apartment and keeping an eye out of the guy.
He keeps following right along. He does occasionally glance over, and he sees you looking at him as well.
That's fine. If we can get to the apartment, Tory will open the door for Shiloh, but stay outside and close it.
Okay. So yeah, Shiloh, you head inside. Tory, you're still outside, and you see this dude come to the end of the alleyway, sees you standing at the top of the stairs, and he just kind of like waves at you.
And who are you?
You yelling us down the alleyway?
She'll start going down the stairs towards like where the edge of the property is.
Okay. He starts approaching. He's like, you probably heard people call me Z.
Would Shiloh have shared that?
She would have given a short version, yeah. Okay. Just the quick and dirty of the conversation that we had.
Yeah, you the one hounding down the Sprawl?
Yeah. You get kind of close to him, or rather, he gets kind of close to you, and he just smells like freshly dug dirt.
Okay.
Like, I don't want any trouble with you. Just putting that out here. I know you kind of looking for me, and tracking you down wasn't the easiest thing in the world to do.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah. We all have reasons for that stuff. Just putting this out here. Whatever you're looking for me for, I don't want problems.
I don't want to cause any problems either. There was
I just
a confrontation, and I got curious about what the hell's going on here. And your name came up. What brings you here?
I'm just looking to carve out a little piece of heaven for himself.
By trying to gather a following.
I mean, it's a free state. Got a couple other anarch barons.
So they claim.
Figured now would be the perfect time, right?
So they claim.
I mean, that's all you got to do. I'm just waiting for a couple people to like acknowledge that I exist before I claim the same thing. What's your name, by the way?
Tory. And what's your name? Or do you just want to be Z?
You can call me Amp.
What?
Z, you can call me Amp.
AMP?
Yes.
Okay.
Z is because people apparently think I look like a zombie. Kinda get it. Pale, kinda smell like dirt. I like what I like for clothing.
It's very gothic 90s.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for.
You pull
Kinda
it
go-
off well.
Kind of go a little bit vintage retro.
Is that vintage now?
I mean, technically speaking, yes.
Yep.
Not when I grew up, but yeah. So, if I were to make the claim of this is mine, would you be willing to like back me up on that or no?
Depends on what you're claiming.
Oh, just like I control this area and I can make decisions for this area?
The whole sprawl.
Oh no, just like part of it.
I'm not
I don't want the
keen on
entire
living
thing.
under anyone. That's actually why I live here.
Yeah. No, I was gonna go like northeast, like quadrant-ish.
Someone's already got a claim on the north, supposedly.
Yeah, is that the one Bruja dude?
Yeah. What do you know about him?
I know he was looking for me, so he could try to like do something to me, and that's why I was kind of hiding. I already talked to him, and
Oh, you
I
talked
talked
to
to him, and I
him?
was like, yeah, way back, and just told him like I don't want the entire thing, I just want part of it. You can have the rest of it, I don't care. And he wasn't having it.
What a shithead. He told me he'd never talk to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust people.
I don't, but when there's only one set of information I can get, there's only so much I can think about it.
That's fair. Heard that he's gone missing recently, though.
Yeah.
Also heard that somebody saw him with you.
They did. He went missing the next night. The next night.
If you're the cause of that, I appreciate it because you really wanted to hurt me. If you're not, well, I still appreciate that you did something and he's missing now. So
Probably about half and half.
okay, I fully appreciate it. So that's all that matters.
Maybe won't. Do you know anything about a dragon that's been hanging around?
They're fake.
Hmm.
Big wing reptile
No,
thingy,
not that
and he kind of like flaps his
dragon.
arms. Oh, you mean the Zim Zims Alaboons? Whatever the hell they're called.
Fantastic. What a name for them. Yes.
Look, person that made me like this kind of went over everything. I wasn't paying attention. But one of them.
Yes, one of them.
Yeah, no, I
The
don't.
flesh shapers.
I don't know anything about them. I barely know about us.
Really?
Yeah.
How long have you been one of us?
Oh, and he kind of starts counting. You can see him like counting on one hand. He's like, 4 years, 3 months, and 36 days.
You're just really, you're counting the days?
Yeah, it's kind of a big moment for me.
You're just the baby one then.
Yeah. Person that made me like this, though, was old.
Fair. Fair enough. Well, you got in contact with me, so you might want to hold up. That's apparently why Jacoby got caught by the dragon. he seems to be fixated on me right now.
Yeah, apparently they have that weird fixation thing. I don't know.
So
I'd like to know, but I'd like to cut his head open and figure out what's going on in there. Here nor there.
If you just want, I'm interested in blood. It's fascinating.
That one you might want to steer clear of, though, just saying.
Science. The science behind it.
That's fair. Apologize to your friend for me when she comes out, because I know this is creepy. And I'm going to take your advice. I'm going to go hold back up where I was. And if anybody finds me, I'll be completely shocked, to be honest with you. And he kind of claps you on the shoulder and is like, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Did you have a way to get in contact with you just in case something goes wrong?
And he kind of breathes out. Well, looks like he's trying to breathe out, not actually breathing out. After a long pause, last time I tried to use a phone, it kind of like short-circuited, so I
you're
don't
one
know.
of those types.
Yes and no. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Interesting.
But I mean, I can certainly try. Computers tend to work a little bit better for me. If I can find somebody somewhere with Wi-Fi.
You got
an email?
I do.
All right. Write it down for me. I'll email you.
And she will, and I don't know if she's got like a napkin or something in her pocket from whenever they were at the bar last.
Yeah. And I assume that it's like a really like old person style email.
Yeah.
First name dot last name at like
Ooh.
AOL.com or something.
Ooh, I don't know if it would be first and last name. I don't know if she would still use that.
I don't know, maybe.
Would
But
she
I
have like
assume-
a business email?
No.
Like
No, she
Cory's
would not have
Mugs or
that.
something?
No, it would be Victoria.Griffin at whatever.
Whatever the oldest
AOL.
yeah. AOL or Yahoo or whatever.
Yeah, it'd probably be AOL. And as I'm saying that, I just remember the dial-up tone.
That's funny because that's what my wife uses for hers. Anyway, yeah, bad. And he just kind of looks at it and is like, "Talk about me being old, shit."
I never claimed to be young, did I?
It's been a minute since I saw somebody with AOL. He kind of laughs a little bit.
Why change it if it works?
And you're just kind of reasons. You'll know it's me when you look at it.
Gravedigger XXX.
No, you'll just know it's me.
Okay.
And he kind of tucks it in one of his many pockets and walks away. About this time, Shiloh, you come walking out and you see this dude walking away.
Tory is just standing there thinking for a second, like hand on her chin, just staring at him.
I know better than to get in y'all's business. All I'm gonna ask is he Cam?
I'm fairly certain they don't want his type there. I think.
That's all I need. That's all I need to know. I'm out of here before it gets much earlier. Appreciate it, by the way.
No problem. Did Shiloh do anything when she was in the house?
Nah, she was just standing there waiting by the door. She knows better than to go anywhere when you got the dogs roaming.
Shiloh, you head back out front and taxi. Waiting out front of the bar, waiting for some drunk idiot to come walking out. Takes you back to your place. Tory, I assume that you go back upstairs.
She does.
Alright. Right around 5 o'clock in the morning, both of you get a text message. It's got a picture attached. And it just says, 80s night. Third Eye Records. Show this at the door for free.
Oh.
And that's one of the last things that you do before you head off to day sleep.
Tory would feed on Blitz to reduce her hunger.
Okay.
And I'd probably Shiloh would probably sip on that other blood bag as well.
Can she do it solely through Blitz, or does she also have to use Kaja?
Probably need both.
Okay. Then she will do that, taking more from Blitz and less from Kaja, because Kaja's got puppies.
Normal. And normal.
And normal.
And you head off to day sleep. The world goes back to its normal happenings and is oblivious to your proclivities and actions of the night. And that's where we're going to end our story for right now.
Oh boy.
That wasn't too bad, was it?
No.
No.
As a
No.
matter of fact, that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
You got to
That's-
meet a bunch of gang members.
A-cab.
I didn't think we were going to be hunting down Jacoby's people. I'm not going to lie.
It worked.
It
We
did.
got a little information on your guy, and we ended up meeting him.
Dude, he's being so expensive for her. I don't know how much longer he's going to last when she actually gets her hands on him.
I mean, to be fair, you never said you had to buy that particular graphic card.
What's she going to do? Steal it?
Which could.
The hell place is open at that time of night.
That's why you have other friends.
Which is going to just cost me more.
No, not necessarily. He owes
Gonna
you
hype-
because of...
We gonna heist the Best Buy down the road?
Yeah, hey Cameron, get one of your nephews to go steal me a graphics card.
Yeah, maybe. I was talking about the other one.
Oh.
Yeah.
The one that
The one
doesn't
that-
show up on CCTV?
Yeah.
He wouldn't do that for me.
I mean, he does owe you.
Does he?
You've given him information. So he
Yeah,
technically owes you.
in recompense for him waking Jacoby.
Yeah, but it's kind of big information.
I guess.
And then you gave him more tonight, didn't you?
No, that was the information he got.
Oh.
He found everything we knew about Cyril. No, including the last name. Which Shiloh still doesn't know about, actually. Storyteller.
Well, you said his last name to Red, so she'd know his last
Oh,
name.
I did. Right. I did say that.
But yeah.
I thought for a second you meant the one that works in the morgue. I was like, why does he owe her? What?
No.
Steven got a new number and didn't say anything to anyone. Government has a heart attack. Just cycles through burner phones every 2 months.
Oh my god. No, that's too long. Every 2 weeks.
I could honestly see that.
Oh my god.
You get new SIM cards.
Fantastic. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize that was more information than worth waking up a kindred. Because, you know, that deals with the Vitae.
Well, what he asked for was about a mall. You ended up giving him extra.
Right. I did.
And he just gave you a last name, which isn't really worth a whole lot. Especially when it's, I don't know if this is actually the person.
Right. So it might be Daniels. We think it's Daniels.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he owes you something. He sees those as completely useless, so...
That's fair. And I guess he does live in the mall, which probably has a electronics store there.
Yeah, you can probably get to all of the stock rooms.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe she contacts him soon.
So, you can get one free, basically.
I mean, either way, Jacoby is still racking her up some debt here.
Oh, just a little bit. It's not a huge deal. It's fine.
Depends on how much more he costs her. If he ends up out of this alive or not. Plus, now she knows he lied to her.
He did.
It is not sitting well with her.
Yeah, you can never trust those damn... pretty much anybody.
Although, she doesn't necessarily. She didn't trust him worth a lick or anything. But, he still bull-faced lied to her.
Yeah.
So that threat of death might be coming back pretty soon.
I mean, you know you can't do anything with him, so...
Yeah.
At least, forcibly.
Yeah, she's not thrilled about that one either.
So, I mean, might be something to do the other thing with.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sorry, what now?
What?
No, don't worry about it.
I am very much worried about it.
It's nothing Shiloh needs to be concerned with right now.
Or ever.
Yeah, no, it's something to be concerned with later.
Look, all that matters is you haven't seen another Tremere. That's fine.
That we know of.
No Tremere. You're back on mute.
Is the Tremere that Tory knew dead? I hope he's dead.
Yeah, that one burnt up.
Oh, good.
Is that the one that we... Is that the one that we...
Well, I don't know, is it?
No.
Okay. No, the one Tory knew probably burned a long time ago, back in, 2016.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's fine.
The Tremere that Shiloh ran into was part of the Camarilla.
Yeah, the one Tory knew was not part of the cam.
No.
Tory actually doesn't know any Camarilla. I don't think.
Current. No.
Right, current Camarilla.
Obviously you know one. Baron Hughes used to be.
Oh. Oh, is that what she was? I wasn't 100% sure
Yeah.
what her old affiliation was. Because Tory's only known her for, like, what, a couple weeks at this point?
About a month or so.
Well, okay, so Tory's been in the city for approximately 2-ish years at this point.
Yep. So would have heard the name before actually meeting, but doesn't have a reason to want to meet, so...
But also might have known of her prior to her wanderings when she was living here.
No.
No. Okay. Interesting. That's good to know.
So, the cam was driven out of Atlanta, I think, like 2005 or so. She wasn't high enough at that point, and when they were driven out, she said, "This is my time to bolt." So, that's what she tried to do. Apparently it worked.
Gotcha.
Ish.
Yeah, no, Tory would have spent 2015 to 2017 in Atlanta before she wandered, and then came back in 2019.
Buttons over there trying to put timelines together.
Shiloh was probably in Portland at that time. I'm just trying to figure how long they might have been in Portland.
I have a whole timeline right now for Tory. It's fine.
Yeah, we got it back to, the 70s?
Yep. I bothered Dengle a lot about it.
Probably would have been 2010, 2011 when they ended up in Portland.
Guess where Tory grew up.
What?
Guess where Tory grew up.
You just had very, very different experiences there.
Yeah, apparently.
Wait, experiences where?
Portland.
Oh, Tory didn't grow up in Portland.
But you were in Portland for a little while?
No, not at all. I said, guess where Tory grew up.
I misheard as well, don't feel bad.
What did you think I said?
That's where.
Oh, no, I said, guess where. Guess.
That's why I kind of got confused. Because I know.
You do.
I'm at... My best guess is not the U.S.?
No, she was actually U.S. born. Although, she lived in a very German household.
Very German household. Northwest Coast?
No.
Northeast Coast?
No, I think I looked it up. There's actually a decent population of German families living there at that point in time.
Would you like a hint?
Yes.
Trying to think of what would be the easiest way without giving it completely away. Isn't located where you think it would be.
It's not crazy far from Atlanta.
Isn't it where you think it would be?
If you were to drive straight through, it'd take about a day and a half, I think. Maybe not quite. Like, state-wise. Wouldn't be in the state that you think it would be.
Shit, I don't know. Florida?
A
No.
little bit higher than that.
Nah.
Known for barbecue.
Which, ironically, I, as a person, hate.
Yeah.
Known for barbecue. It's... I don't eat a lot of barbecue, so I don't know that either.
So you got North Carolina, or Carolina barbecue, you got Memphis barbecue, you got Kansas City barbecue, Texas barbecue, and then Alabama barbecue with their bastardized mayonnaise vinegar barbecue sauce.
That sounds horrific. What?
Yeah, actually, if you do it right, it goes well on turkey.
Also gross.
It's weird. Go with it. And it actually it's pretty good on shrimp, too. Yeah, weird.
North Carolina, then?
No.
Nope.
So, out of those,
I'm so tired. I'm sorry.
it's all good. Kansas City. Because it's Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense.
Are you saying that ironically, or it actually makes sense?
No, it doesn't make sense. Except I think
It's
technically half Kansas City is in Kansas, too. But,
That's fair. That's fair.
or Arkansas, or whatever.
The Missouri thing was weird when I was driving through it one time.
Yeah.
I've never been out that way.
I have once. We didn't stop for anything, but like I drove through it.
Yeah. Welcome to Missouri. You're still in Kansas City.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's a lie. We did stop in like BFE, Missouri, but you know.
But yeah, that's where Shiloh's from.
Tory. That's where
Tory.
Tory's from.
Or, yeah, that one.
Yeah, Tory
One of
grew
those
up in
people.
Kansas City.
And for the people that you've talked to so far, four of them have grown up in that general area, and I'm counting Birmingham, Alabama as that general area.
Okay, well that's Victor and his brother.
Yep.
I don't know who else it would be.
You know, one of Baron Hughes's ghouls was a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
Probably him.
Oh. Okay.
And then probably her.
Oh shit, she had been from there too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit, from when?
Let's just say that her field burned in the Civil War.
God damn!
Yeah, she old.
Fuck.
Yeah, there's a reason Shiloh played it respectful, even though she doesn't trust Baron Hughes any farther than she could throw her.
Which is not much.
No, she's... Well, Bella's not very strong, never mind.
No. I did not build Shiloh to be the strong one.
That's always fun when everybody's like, I don't want to be strong. And then the Malkavian's like, I want to be strong.
Well, no, it's three of us. 3 or 4 of us have a good strength.
Yeah. After Cocia rebuilt, and then you rebuilt after the initial one, you were like, I don't like this one. Then you redid your stats, and I was like, that looks a lot better. Because I know the first one that you sent me, that, like, yeah. Because I think the first one you sent me, you lost or something?
I didn't change my stats. The stats stayed the same. It was everything else that got lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we rebuilt Tory once we kind of hammered down the backstory more.
Yeah.
But she was always highest intelligence and middle strength dex stam. I just think it's
So-
funny to subvert the cliches. Super smart
Yes.
gang girl.
Yes. I like to play toward them sometimes. Other times, no.
Both can be very fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I will say that you will talk off camera about the whole creating an actual physical coterie at this point.
That makes sense. We would
Cool.
probably get a group text going.
Yeah. Probably group text with just you and then one with like representatives from each of the barons. So you're not blowing up their phones.
Like all of us with the barons, or just one of us with the barons?
All of you.
Okay.
Just so everybody gets the same
Yeah.
thing. And everybody has at least one baron's number now. So
That makes sense. Yeah, and then our somewhat up and coming coterie group text will change relatively often, with Steven changing his phone number every 3 months.
yes. Which is fun.
To be expected, I suppose.
Blasted paranoid Malkavians.
Oh no, just that one. The other one is
Malkavian.
yeah. I really hope that I can like get to the point where I can show you Johnny's
We got 80s night coming up.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. 80s was not a good time for Tory.
I know. Which is great.
80s is not a good time for Tory, so she's probably going to be leaning more towards 70s.
Or even 90s.
70s didn't happen until the 80s.
I mean, even the 90s wasn't super great for her.
It's true.
It's, it was about 2015 when things started getting better for her.
Yeah.
What's Shiloh doing in the 80s? Mostly concerts in college, I suppose. High school.
Oh, I was gonna say juice boxes and chicken nuggets.
Nah, she was born in the late 60s.
So yeah, that'd be perfect college time.
Yeah, because she died... Yeah, she was born in 65, summer of 65. And
You
she
missed a chance to
died-
do the summer of 69.
And she died shortly after she graduated, I think. Died in 94.
She was in quote unquote the real world for a couple years.
Yeah.
What she was doing during that time is completely up to you.
Tory would have graduated her very long college tenure and only have been working in her job for less than a year before transferring from Kansas to Atlanta and then being embraced.
Yep. And that particular one made everybody happy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if everyone was made happy by this. I think there was a lot of people who were made very unhappy by this.
Yeah, no, I was being sarcastic.
Yeah.
I am so curious as to what the fuck you two are talking about.
You know, if the Nosferatu really looked into it, they could probably find a missing persons report from back then.
They wouldn't know to look that far back, though.
That's true. She has yet to reveal how old she is. Like, there's only been a couple of hints that have been dropped, and not very many of them. And most of them was, so we kind of glossed over it when they woke up for the evening. She has a record player in her, Haven, and that she was playing some Fleetwood Mac.
Shiloh totally would have gone to a Fleetwood Mac concert, so she probably wouldn't have thought anything of it. Speaking of which,
And
now that she's been around town for a while, Shiloh. Shiloh's next project should probably be looking into how Baron Hughes knows her sire. To be completely and totally honest, I probably should have addressed that earlier.
Maybe. Maybe it's not necessarily knows personally, but knows people that know people that know people that know people.
Exactly.
So yeah. And did we ever figure out the fate of said sire?
I was leaving that open-ended for you, good sir.
Yeah, just making sure that what I was thinking was the same thing that we actually agreed upon.
I mean, we didn't really agree upon anything other than I was leaving that open for your discretion, plot hook-wise.
Yep. Somewhat similar for Tory, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhat. You're completely muted.
I was leaving that very open for you. I, as a player, so want to see him come up so badly, but Tory will die if he comes up.
I know. I don't think anybody specifically gave me a yes or a no on that, so. As far as if they're still alive or not. I know one should be, given how young that person is.
Stevens?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steven is the group baby.
Yeah, like baby.
Just a baby.
Almost as old as a zombie baby.
It's just a baby.
Almost, yes. Which it's funny, because generations.
Yeah. What is he, generation 8 to 10?
Somewhere in there.
Cool.
5 years old, generation, possibly single digit.
Yeah. Lucky bastard.
It's the bloodline.
I assume they don't embrace much?
No. And they're extremely selective when they do.
Sounds familiar.
Was not wearing something to cover the forehead.
Yeah, I know he. I know
like
he wasn't. I know he wasn't one of me, but I have my suspicions.
Tory has probably no idea. I don't know.
Tory might actually have an idea.
Oh, does she?
Yes.
Okay. From reading or from background?
Yes. Kind of both.
Okay.
Given the people that Tory was around.
Yeah, Tory's around some interesting people.
Shiloh might actually know as well. Given stuff. Beth and Steven definitely wouldn't know, though. Steven barely knows how to tie his own shoes.
Yeah! Steven's still working for his human employer, so, we've got some issues we need to take care of there.
Yeah.
Real soon.
He needs to become the employer, at least.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why I'm, giving money out, so he can, buy his own stuff.
Yeah. I need to figure out what to do with Cameron, too. But, no, we need to take care of Ned with Steven's, proclivities to still be attached to his human life.
That honestly fits. As far as, age and plan.
Yeah, no, for sure, but, once we actually realize that, we need to do something about it. Like, I'm assuming that's going to be a realization we have fairly soon.
Probably. And he's probably, once he figures out that he can pay somebody to just erase him from everything, he'll probably jump all over that shit.
Yeah. Ooh, who? I'm assuming we could go to Red for that, actually. Or Barney.
Red and Barney might know a person that knows a person.
Because I'm assuming I would know a person. I mean, given everything, I don't think Tory really cares and just assumes she's out of the system at this point.
Yeah, probably. And Buttons as Buttons, you know the person that Tory owes the thing to.
What? That I owe a thing to.
Yeah, the graphics card.
Oh.
I had hoped. I had wondered.
Yeah, she told you she was still a thing. But yeah, I got that one on here. What the hell? That was odd. Where is it? Intelligence and technology, or academics, or electronics, or science. I think she got this.
I should hope so.
Very, very smart. Very, very good with all that.
Hell yeah. That cat has been all over you tonight.
I know.
Yes, and he doesn't know how to keep his claws in either. And it hurts.
Ouch. We've been seeing Long Dog and what I dubbed as La Sombre Cat a lot tonight, too.
Yeah. Running around.
Oddly, it was possibly Long Dog and Small Dog.
No, it was very much Cat.
Okay. Let me go ahead and make this roll to figure out how long it takes. And we will take care of that in game.
Yeah, because
and
Jacoby's probably going to be in a box for a while, depending on how long this takes.
Or he's going to be the box for a while.
Be the box. Nice. Tory so does not want to keep dealing with Daryl. So much does she not want to.
Think about it this way. Because we have interfaced with Jacoby and his crew, he is now a liability.
Oh no, that's why she's doing it. He is 100% liability to her and her friend. Not that you know that. But he has at least seen the friend. He is a liability. And that's why she's tracking him down. But the dragons tend to interface with each other, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yes, they check in.
And she does not want to deal with them.
Yeah. Alright. I'll be right back. If you're still there when I get back, then cool. If you're not, cool.
Cool.
In case if I don't get back by the time that Faye ends the recording, stay safe.
.30 and I need to be up at 7. I really should go to bed.
Farewell, everyone.
Adios.
We appreciate you all for joining us in our Vampire Chronicle. With our after-game care concluded, us here at Total Party Krit thank you for all of your views, likes, and follows. If you have any questions for our resident vampires or storyteller, please drop them in a comment below or in any of our social media. Links to those and our Discord will be down below. The world is a crazy place, so stay safe, and we hope to see you again.